Hi, this is Joel with PropBot.com, and today we're going to show you how to add in a commercial property listing. As you can see, I'm already logged into the website, and we're just going to go to My Properties, and we're going to start adding in a property. You'll see that I've added in some properties, but of course these are all test and they're not active, or test properties and they're not active. So I'm going to click on Add a Property. I'm going to do a for lease, and I'm going to do street retail. So it's going to be a big building that we're going to be adding in, and it is going to be for lease. Now, as you're adding into properties, just like residential properties, you want to make sure that you fill everything in. Now, I'm just picking and choosing stuff right here just to make it faster. But the choice with the commercial properties, we give you 3 properties that it can also be used for. So I think we're just going to be using neighborhood office or street retail for this particular thing. Now, none of these fields are required, but obviously the more you fill in, the higher your property ranking will be. And we're going to put in great location and office space galore. High traffic area, can be used for office or retail space. Okay, so we added in the first area, and of course you're going to want to be a little bit more descriptive about your property on the previous page, but I'm just putting stuff in just so that we can get it done faster. Okay, this space is a great location for a Okay, we're going to call this suite. I'm having trouble spelling today. Suite 123. Once again, they can be put in there, and we're going to be putting in the square footage. The square footage for this is going to be probably $1.50 a square foot per month, and the interior size is, I'm just estimating, about 10,000. Okay, and once again we're back at some fields that you can fill in. The only ones that are required are the rent, but the more you fill in about the property, the higher your ranking will be. And we're done with this property, and we can choose to advertise this property or not. We're going to choose a free listing service at this particular time. And now we can see what it looks like. It's a street retail property, and you'll see it was added in. We can add in photos, and we'll show you how to add in photos on a different tutorial. But we're going to be cloning this tutorial because all of the rental spots in this particular building are almost identical. The only difference is the size and the square footage. So we're going to make a copy of that interior, and we are going to change the rent rate on that particular one. Since this is since the first one is going to be anchor, we're going to change this to be the other anchor or something. We're going to change that to $7.50 a square foot. We're going to click Save Changes, and okay. And now we're going to click on this property that we've just modified, and we are going to change it so that it is for another property. And you can describe whatever you want in those particular areas, but in this particular case we're going to be making it suitable for that particular thing, that store. And with all these different things, you can have as many interiors as you want. It just depends on what kind of property you have. And there we have it. The only thing that's left is adding in photos and any file attachments we want, and of course if we wanted to make more different interiors for that particular item, that's good to go. And whenever we have something that's leased, all we need to do is just uncheck the interior, and the only one that will show up is the one that's green. Now, of course, since we added this property in just recently, it's still pending the 24-hour approval, and that's when our script goes through and double checks all of your information, tries to find the street address so we can plot it on the map, and analyzes the property for information that should be there and information that shouldn't be there. And that's everything done with our tutorial today. Thanks for using PropBot.com.